Well, good afternoon to all our viewers and welcome to Top at Noon. I'm Aaron Lingdo. We begin the bulletin with a big breaking story from Manipur. Now, another body has been recovered from the Tupul landslide spot, which takes the death toll now to 21. This is the first body to be recovered today. It was revealed by an NDRF personnel to Northeast Live. Well, this is the big breaking this afternoon. Another body has been recovered from the Tupul landslide spot, which takes the death toll to 21 now. Well, this is the first body to be recovered today. It was revealed by an NDRF personnel exclusively to Northeast Live.
बढ़िया सा है, हम लोग सबसे ईमानदारी से अभी सबसे कर रहे हैं। अभी आज हम लोग इस ऐसे एक जो लोग सिविल के एक मिला हुआ है, अभी लेके आया है। अभी वह जो मेडिकल ऑफिस में रखा हुआ है।
तो एक और बॉडी निकला है आज?
हाँ, ये अभी जो जस्ट थोड़ा पहले हम लोग लेके आए हैं, सिविल के एक निकल के आया है। अभी फिर जा रहा है नीचे और बॉडी ढूंढने के लिए।
क्या-क्या चैलेंजेस का सामना करना पड़ रहा है आप लोगों को इस रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन में?
हम लोग को तो जो जैसा हाई हाईएस्ट अथॉरिटी से जो आदेश मिलता है वही हम लोग करेगा।
मौसम भी बहुत
मौसम भी खराब है, उसके वजह से थोड़ा तकलीफ मिलता है। जो बारिश गिर रहा है उसके वजह से थोड़ा तकलीफ मिलता है। अभी जो हम लोग जो रेस्क्यू है और भी आ रहा है हाईएस्ट अथॉरिटी से, फिर भी हम लोग अभी जितना है, अभी हम लोग 94 रेस्क्यू है अभी टोटल।
तो अभी इलाका भी बहुत बड़ा है तो कहाँ खोजेंगे, उसके लिए भी परेशानी हो रही है।
अभी एरिया तो बड़ा है अभी, लेकिन बारिश की वजह से अभी हम जो थोड़ा दिक्कत भी होता है जो रेस्क्यू करने के लिए।
Now, meanwhile, fresh landslides have been reported from Tupul in Manipur's None district, severely disrupting rescue operations. It's been 3 days today since the catastrophic landslide, but intermittent rains have come as a major hindrance in the ongoing search and rescue operations this morning. Well, authorities have asked rescue workers to move with caution as chances of more landslides has not been ruled out. However, the biggest concern is that 42 people are still missing and feared trapped under debris. Well, clearly, it's a race against time for the rescue workers engaged in the operations, which are being monitored by the top civil and army authorities. Now, if we go by the latest data, then a total of 21 bodies recovered so far. Besides, 43 territorial army men were hit by the landslide, while bodies of 15 army men have been recovered. Another 15 are still missing. Moreover, 13 soldiers have been rescued and admitted to the hospital. And those missing include 3 railway officers and several local villagers. Now, notably, the IG of Assam Rifles East informed that the thorough wall radar reached from Leh and rescue operations has gained momentum. Besides, more than 20 excavators were reportedly pressed to service in digging out the debris. An additional NDRF team from Nagaland joined the rescue operations, while another team of NDRF has been sent from Silchar. And to get us more details on this big development is our Chief of Bureau, Arindam Das. Arindam, if you can hear me, despite all odds, yet another breakthrough on day 3.
Yes, definitely another breakthrough on day 3. Another dead body has been recovered just a short while ago. We will talk about the rescue and search operations. We have with us Assam Water Resources Minister, Mr. Piyush Hazarika, who has right now reached the spot and is talking to all the officials and the members who are engaged in the rescue and search operations. Well, this is a massive landslide which has occurred in Manipur.
As I got a report from the construction company who brought laborers from Assam, they brought 23 laborers. So they had 23 persons from Assam, and out of them, 7 already declared dead. 5 were rescued, and 11 are missing. And one another railway officials from Gulukganj area, he's also missing. And one another person engaged in one another construction company is from Lamding, also missing. That way, so far, from Assam, seven person is died, five is rescued, five were rescued, and 13 are still missing. That is the report. We are trying, we are communicating. Our rescue operation is going on. We are also monitoring. Our CM is talking to me or talking to officials uh, in a very serious manner. Just now, he has ordered me to arrange to uh, so that we can send back our dead bodies or rescued persons. So we'll do on that. From tomorrow, we'll be able to send our rescued person or the bodies. From tomorrow, it will be started.
How is the Assam government monitoring the entire scenario? Because a lot of people are from Assam.
See, yesterday actually I got a call from the CM to reach here, but unfortunately I was not in the state. So in the morning I came, one hour before I reached here. So I am monitoring. I'll be here only. My work here, right, to rescue people. Those who are alive, we have to treat them, and those who have already died, we have to rescue them, and we have to send back to their own villages. This is my duty given by the honorable CM. Uh, I'll do uh, as much as possible.
Thank you very much. That was Assam Water Resources Minister, Mr. Piyush Hazarika, who has reached the location. He has been instructed by Assam Chief Minister, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, to reach the location and monitor the entire rescue and search operation here. He has given us the exact breakup of figure, how many people were there from Assam, how many of them have been rescued alive, how many dead bodies have been recovered, and how many still missing here. So he has given us a detailed breakup about the people who are from Assam. But speaking of the overall scenario, the rescue operation resumed with the first light today. It was suspended yesterday after dark fall because in the night hours, rescue operation becomes very risky because nobody is camping here. No, neither the NDRF, SDRF, or the army personnel who are engaged in the rescue operation. None of them are camping here at the location because this is a very sensitive and vulnerable area right now. And yesterday the weather was fine. It was a sunny weather, and that's why more and more bodies could be recovered yesterday. 12 bodies were recovered yesterday. But today, since the weather is inclement, my camera person Navo Mukti will show you the scenario here. The entire hill cliffs are right now covered with clouds, and there is also mist, and there is intermittent rainfall happening. So that is hampering the rescue operations. And the second challenge that the rescue agencies are facing is that this is a vast area. This is a vast debris, and 44 people. If we go by the figure of one more person's body recovered a short while ago, there are still 44 people who are feared to be trapped under the debris, and this is a vast area of debris, and the rescue agencies are facing the challenge that they don't have any reference as to where to search for these people, where to carry out the rescue operation. They don't have any clue as to which location they might be trapped. So that is the major challenge that these rescue agencies are facing. But as time is ticking, it is also becoming more challenging, and in fact it would be only a miracle after 3 days if somebody is rescued alive from this debris. But the chances of finding anybody who is still feared trapped under this debris is very, very thin.
All right, let me just break that down for our viewers here. The Assam Minister Piyush Hazarika is on location to take stock of the situation. According to him, according to the report, 7 dead, 5 rescued, and 13 missing from Assam. Well, it's a cloudy day there at Tupul, and it's not just the rain and the vast stretch of land, but in fact, fresh slides have obstructed and hindered the search and rescue operations. Arindam Das, thank you so much for all the details. Now, meanwhile, the mortal remains of Territorial Army Jawan Balaram Sharma was brought home to Haflong today. The army man from Assam's Haflong who died in Tupul landslide tragedy was given a guard of honor upon arrival at the Sarkari Baggan campus. Balaram's mortal remains will be taken to his paternal home in Umrangso. And we have reactions coming in from Haflong DC, Nazreen Ahmad. Let's listen into that.
এতিয়া আমি গাড়ী দি লৈ যাম আৰু ময়ো যাম লগত অফিচাৰো আছে আমি সকলোৱে যাম তাতে উমৰাংচুলৈ আৰু ছেকেণ্ড যিজন অফিচাৰ টেৰিটৰিয়েল আৰ্মি তেওঁৰ এতিয়া মই খবৰ লৈছিলোঁ তেওঁলোকে আৰু 4টা বডি ৰিকভাৰ কৰিছে এইমাত্ৰ হোপফুলি তেওঁৰ নামটো যাতে নাই তেওঁ যাতে আমি এতিয়াও আশা কৰিছোঁ যে তেওঁ জীয়াই আছে ইটছ এ ভেৰি চেড ডে ফৰ আছ মানে সঁচাকৈ বেয়া লাগিছে এটা আহি
We also have reactions from CEM of North Kachar Hills Autonomous District Council, Deborah Garlosa. Let's listen in.
जो हुआ है घटना तो बहुत दुख का बात है अपना देश के लिए वो ड्यूटी में ऑन ड्यूटी में हुआ था तो अभी सुनने में मिला है हम लोग का ये उमरांचू का है और एक भी मैं अभी काशीपुर में जाके मिलके आया उनका परिवार से अभी भी मिसिंग है बहुत दुख का बात है और इसमें तो हम लोग क्या हुआ कैसे हुआ नहीं बोल नहीं सकता है लेकिन बहुत दुख का बात है और हम लोग का तरफ से भी जितना सब सरकार का तरफ से भी हम लोग साथ में देगा उनका जो परिवार लोग थे हम मिलके भी आया वही हमारा सबसे हाँ 2 ही खबर मिला लेकिन एक भी क्या हुआ है अभी भी मिसिंग है 3 दिन से लापता है लेकिन शायद वहाँ पे ही था लेकिन अभी क्या हुआ नहीं है अभी तक बोल नहीं सकता है लेकिन उनका घर का तरफ से मिला है
And we have reactions coming in as well from the Assam Cabinet Minister Nandita Gorlosa.
दूसरे के लिए एक एग्जाम्पल होना था लेकिन दुर्घटना का बात है कि इन लोगों का इस सिचुएशन पे वो लोग लॉस्ट लाइफ होना पड़ा जब आर्मी में है तो उन लोगों का देयर लाइव्स आर ऑलवेज फॉर द नेशन ये भी एक पार्ट का नेशन है बट देन दे वुड हैव बीन मोर अच्छा होना था उन लोगों का हिसाब से लाइक उनका पिताजी माताजी से हम बात किया था उन लोगों का हिसाब से तो लाइक फॉर द कंट्री चला गया है इट्स अ सैड डे फॉर अस बहुत ही कम जाता है और इसमें भी ऐसे दुर्घटना में चला गया है इट्स अ ग्रेट लॉस फॉर अस
Now, meanwhile, the mortal remains of the 11 Gorkha bravehearts were flooded. Dhaleshwar Point, which is the entry point to the district, continues to remain submerged. The Dhaleshwar-Hailakandi highway has been blocked for more than 24 hours now. And moreover, scarcity of cooking gas in the district has led to hike in prices of essential commodities.
রাস্তাটো বন্ধ আছে তো এখানে যাব লাগে তো আহি নাৱে নালাগে এতিয়া তো জল কমি আছে তো আন ক্ৰছ কৰি যাব লাগে তো নিশ্চিতভাৱে এখন স্থানীয় মথাউৰি দি খোজকাঢ়ি যাব লাগে তাৰ মানে কি হৈছে ৰাস্তা হাইলাকান্দিতো যোগাযোগ ব্যৱস্থা স্তব্ধ হৈ পৰিছে এতিয়া অলপমান পানী কমিছে তথাপি আৰু গাড়ী আহিব পৰা অৱস্থাত নাই সেইকাৰণে যিখিনি আৰু পানী আছে বানপানী সেই পানীৰ মানে সাহায্য লৈ এই চিলিণ্ডাৰ কেইটা পাৰ কৰা হৈছে চিলিণ্ডাৰৰ গাড়ী কেইটা সোমাব পৰা নাই হাইলাকান্দিত সেইটো কাৰণে এই মানে পদ্ধতি অৱলম্বন কৰিছে তেওঁলোকে নাই নাই কোনে কৈছে দাম পাইছে কোন এজেঞ্চি এইটো এলপিজি ইয়াতে ওচৰতে আছে আৰু ইফালেও পানী আছে দেখা নাই ইফালে নাই খালি ইফালে আছে
Well, just as flood situation in Assam's Gopur improving, but it seems that there is no end to the people's woes. Many of the roads in Gopur have no signs now. Communication has been largely affected after a concrete culvert in Kekori village in Jalukbari was washed away. As a result, people are made to swim across or take boats to commute from one place to another as swelling waters of Balijan River has caused havoc.
বহুত অসুবিধা তোমাৰ এইখনে ঘাইপথ বুলি ক'ব পাৰি যেহেতু আমি মানে গহপুৰৰ অহা যোৱা এইখন ৰাস্তাই আমাৰ আৰু এইখন কালভাৰ লগত আৰু অকণমান একফালমো যাব নালাগে আৰু এখন কালভাৰো ভাঙি শেষ হৈ গ'ল গতিকে আমি যাতায়াতত বহুত কষ্ট পাইছোঁ ডেলিভাৰী মানুহ বেমাৰ আজাৰ ইত্যাদি ৰেচন চাউল সমবায় আনিবলৈ আমাৰ সমস্যা হৈছে এতিয়া সমবায়লৈ যাবলৈ এতিয়া উপায় নাই নাৱৰ ভোৰখন আমি ৰাইজে বনাইছোঁ বুলিহে মানে কোনো পধ্য অহা যোৱা নাও নাই আমাৰ নাৱৰ কোনো ব্যৱস্থা নাই কিমান মানুহ অহা যোৱা কৰিব ডেইলি 4-5শ মানুহ ডেইলি আপ ডাউন কৰে এইটো ৰাস্তাত
গাঁওবুঢ়াৰ লগতো কৰিছো আমি চবৰ লগতে কৰিছো আজি ইমান প্ৰব্লেম চলি আছে আমাৰ এই ৰাস্তাটো বেয়া হৈ গ'ল তাতো ভাঙিলে এতিয়া এইটো মাথাউৰিটো ভাঙিলে আকৌ ইফালে কালভাৰটো সোমাই গ'ল একোৱে নাই আমাৰ এতিয়া যাবৰ কাৰণে মই ফোন কৰি আছো বিধায়কে ফোন নুঠায় ৰিচিভে নকৰে
আমাৰতো বহুত অসুবিধা হৈ আছে গতিকে ল'ৰা ছোৱালীও পাৰ কৰিব পৰা নাই স্কুললৈ অহা যোৱাটো স্কুললৈ আনিব পৰা নাই স্কুল বা স্কুলত যেনে তেনে নাও দি আনো আৰু ঘৰত এতিয়া নিবলৈ কেতিয়াবা নাওটো সেইফালে থাকে কেতিয়াবা সেইফালে থাকে ল'ৰা ছোৱালীক আধা ঘণ্টা 1 ঘণ্টা হেৰি কৰিব লাগে
বহুত বিপদজনক
বহুত বিপদ হৈ আছে আমাৰ
ঘৰবিলাকৰ অৱস্থা কেনেকুৱা
ঘৰবিলাকৰ অৱস্থাটো কিবা বহুতে বেয়া হৈ আছে কিবা উতুলাই নি গৈছে বেৰ চেৰ ভাঙি নি গৈছে
At a time when the Assam government is giving a lot of importance to education, it is all not well for a section of people in Lower Assam's Bajali district. People have expressed concern over the proposal of the setup of the Bhattadev University campus in 140 bighas of land in Medhikuchi village, which is one of the worst flood-affected areas in the district located adjacent to the Pahumara River. Now, during the recent calamity, as many as 35 houses, hundreds of animals, and roads were washed away during the devastating floods. It may be mentioned here that concerned authorities are planning to build a Bhattadev University campus in 46 acres of land in the Medhikushi village near the Pahumara River. Well, where locals have raised this question to the authorities concerned that how can an educational institution come up in a location which is already known to be highly prone to floods. Speaking to our correspondent Sasanka Talukdar, Secretary of Pathshala Bazar Committee Jiten Talukdar said that every year the Medhikushi village gets inundated due to the flood waters of the river. Well, the Secretary of Pathshala Bazar Committee further urged upon the concerned authorities to look into the matter.
ভট্টদেৱ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ প্ৰস্তাৱিত নদীপৰীয়া বানপানীৰ প্ৰৱণতা থকা মেডিকুচি অঞ্চল যেহেতু চিনাক্ত কৰিছিলে তেতিয়াই আমি পাঠশালা নগৰ উন্নয়ন সমিতিৰ তৰফৰ পৰা আপত্তি দৰ্শাইছিলোঁ যে যেহেতু বানপানী অধ্যুষিত অঞ্চল গতিকে এনেকুৱা অঞ্চলত ভট্টদেৱ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ চৌহদ নিৰ্মাণ কৰিব নালাগে যদি বানপানী হয় ভৱিষ্যতে তেতিয়াহ'লে চৰকাৰৰ বহু টকাৰ অপচয় হ'ব আৰু যেহেতু এই কথা এইবাৰ প্ৰতিপন্ন হৈছে আৰু অনাগত দিনতো হয়তো তেনেকুৱা এক অৱস্থালৈ ধাৱমান হ'ব গতিকে আমি চৰকাৰৰ যেহেতু বৰ্তমানৰ অৱস্থাত মানে আৰ্থিক দিশৰ নাটনি চলি আছে সেয়েহে সেই প্ৰতি লক্ষ্য ৰাখি আমি ভট্টদেৱ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ যি প্ৰস্তাৱিত চৌহদ সেই চৌহদ পাঠশালা নগৰৰ আঞ্চলিক পৰিসীমাৰ ভিতৰত আমি স্থাপন কৰিবলৈ পাঠশালা নগৰ উন্নয়ন সমিতিৰ তৰফৰ পৰা অসম চৰকাৰ শিক্ষা বিভাগ আৰু অসমৰ মাননীয় মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী ডাঙৰীয়াক কাতৰ অনুৰোধ জনাইছো
Meanwhile, the Secretary of Pathshala Nagar Unnayan Samiti Apurva Dev Chaudhary has appealed to the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma and the Education Minister Dr. Ranoj Pegu to look into the matter.
ভট্টদেৱ বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ কাৰণে যিখিনি মাটি বজালী জিলা প্ৰশাসনে আবণ্টন দিছে প্ৰায় 140 বিঘা মাটি এই গোটেই মাটিখিনি আছে পুহুমাৰা নদীৰ পশ্চিম সাইডে আৰু এই গোটেই এৰিয়াটো হৈছে ফ্লাড এফেক্টেড এৰিয়া প্ৰতি বছৰে এই স্থানত মেধিকুচিৰ এই স্থানত হয় পূব পাৰে নহলে পশ্চিম পাৰে বানপানীৰ দ্বাৰা প্লাবিত হয়ে এইবাৰ যেনিবা পশ্চিম সাইডত ভাঙিছে আৰু পশ্চিম সাইডত ভাঙাৰ মানে মথাউৰি ভঙাৰ পিছতো ইয়াত যি ধৰণৰ তাৰ মানে কালৰূপ ধাৰণ কৰিছে পানীয়ে গতিকে ইয়াৰ পৰা আমি চিন্তিত হৈ পৰিছো এখন কেইবা কোটি টাকা হয়তো খৰচ কৰি বিশ্ববিদ্যালয়ৰ কাৰণে নতুন নতুন ভৱন ইত্যাদি নিৰ্মাণ কৰা হ'ব আৰু এইবিলাক যদি এই বানপানীৰ দ্বাৰা আক্ৰান্ত হয় ইয়াৰ ফলত ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰী তথা সা-সম্পত্তিৰো হানি বিঘিনি হ'ব
Shifting focus now, the stage is all set for the BJP's two-day national executive meeting in Hyderabad. Now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will soon touch down in Hyderabad to attend the key meet of the BJP today. Well, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, the BJP National President JP Nadda, Chief Ministers of as many as 19 states are also attending the National Executive Meeting. Well, the stage is all set with elaborate preparations and security arrangements in place at the Hyderabad International Convention Center. Now, during the meeting, poll-bound states will give a report on organizational activities. It needs to be mentioned here that this will be the first physical meeting of the BJP's key decision-making body outside the national capital after a gap of 5 years, and the third in a southern state after coming to power in 2014. Now, moreover, the BJP is holding its national executive meet in Hyderabad after a gap of 18 years. Well, expected to be on the discussion table are issues related to the Saffron Party's performance in the assembly elections in 5 states earlier this year. Now, apart from that, the party's pan-Indian expansion, BJP's intent to form the government in states in which its growth has been stalled by regional hiccups, and the electoral preparations for the 2024 general elections are the topics that are likely to dominate the agenda of the executive meet.
खासकर ये भगवान के सामने रैलियों में ऐसा काम करते हैं, ये कोलाटम बोलते हैं, कोलाटम तेलुगु लोग करते हैं कोलाटम। ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी का रूटीन मीटिंग है, हर 1 साल में 2 साल में होते रहते हैं। ये कार्यकारिणी के सदस्य कोरोना के कारण इतना बड़ा पैमाने में नहीं किया है, अभी कोरोना खत्म हो गया थोड़ा, इसलिए बहुत दिन के बाद ऐसा मीटिंग हो रहा है, वो भी दक्षिण में हैदराबाद में होना हमारे लिए सौभाग्य है। तेलंगाना जनता बहुत उत्साह से भारतीय जनता पार्टी मीटिंग के लिए देख रहे हैं, स्वागत भी कर रहे हैं।
देखिए, ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की राष्ट्रीय कार्य समिति की बैठक है, जिसमें सांगठनिक के साथ साथ जो हमारी सरकारें हैं और जो कई ऐसे बिंदु हैं जहां माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो विजन है, हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष जी का जो विजन है, उन सारी चीज़ों पर चर्चा होगी और सांगठनिक दृष्टि से हम कैसे और बेहतर कर सकें। हमारे अपने भी कार्यक्रम हैं, जिन कार्यक्रमों के द्वारा हम आम आदमी तक पहुंचते हैं, हमारी सरकार भी पहुंचती है, तो इन सारी चीज़ों पर विस्तार से।
And moving on now, the Federation of All School Teachers of Meghalaya, or FASTOM, will decide today if they will call off their indefinite sit-in demonstration with the assurance of Deputy Chief Minister Prestun Thinsong that the enhancement of lump sum grant will be approved in the next cabinet meeting. While speaking to the media, FASTOM spokesperson Maybon Lingdo said that the Deputy Chief Minister Prestun Thinsong has given an assurance that 101% of the demands for enhancement of the salaries will be approved in the next cabinet meeting. According to him, the Deputy Chief Minister has committed and given the assurance that the first agenda of the next cabinet will be on the demands of the ad hoc teachers. However, the final decision to call off the agitation will be taken by the teachers.
We have given a very, extensive report as to what we have discussed with the Deputy Chief Minister, Prestun Thinsong. So with regards to the statement that was being made by Sir Prestun Thinsong, everyone is very happy. Then most of them have also gone home. But we also told them that the final decision will be taken by them tomorrow after they have watched the news, after they have watched what Sir Prestun Thinsong has said on the news and what is the outcome of our meeting with him. In our meeting today, he gave us the assurance of 101% that in the next cabinet meeting, that is the very next cabinet meeting that is going to happen, they are going to approve our demands. The decision, we have not taken the final decision, as you know, because in FASTOM, like I said, we are just representatives. The leaders, they are the leaders. So they will decide for themselves.
Meanwhile, Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Prestun Thinsong met the representatives of the Federation of the All School Teachers of Meghalaya in the presence of the Additional Chief Secretary, DP Watlang. to brief them on the status of their demands. Now, Tinsong said that the government is committed to enhance the lump sum grant of the ad hoc schools in the state and assured them that approval will be given in the next cabinet meeting.
Today, I officially met these ad hoc grant teachers in my office chamber, where the leaders of this association they met me. And again, I have already detailed them everything about the stand of the government. So number one, I've already told them that yes, the government has decided to enhance the lump sum grant to all those aided schools. And number two, all the paperwork, the working plan done by planning, then done by finance department, they have already completed. And in the last cabinet, we discussed about it. And again, we already decided in the last cabinet meeting that next cabinet meeting, we will bring back this agenda and then cabinet will accordingly approve it. Since I've already communicated to you officially about the seriousness of the government, about the decision of the government as a whole to enhance the lump sum grant. So I think it is proper, it is appropriate for you to go back home and sleep well in your house. That is the communication I've made to all of you.
And that's all we have for you on Afternoon Headlines. I'm Aaron Lingdo. Thanks for watching.
जाएंगे हम वहां जहां की हर खबर छुप जाती है और दिखाएंगे वो जो रहता है आपकी नजरों से उझल। पहुंचेंगे हम पूर्वोत्तर के